All right, it's March 13th. I got cash again for the thumbnail. But fears and focus of a bank run is all that matters between tonight and tomorrow. So there's a lot going on. I got a little bit of a watch list type format for you, but all that matters tonight and tomorrow is what happens with SVB and how do people react tomorrow morning, from everyday citizens all the way down to Wall Street and bankers. This is literally the 11th hour. It's actually crazy. So I got a couple of updates for you right now. They're talking about Fed and Treasury emergency backstops. They're talking about HSBC, the UAE buy-in, all of this. So we're going to find out. The deadline is here for Sunday, and that's probably going to be the most important thing moving forward. We do have CPI this week, and that's what makes things a little bit more crazy, but realistically, moving forward, all we have to see right now is how do the banks play, what happens tonight, the futures are about to open, what happens with settling all of this stuff, and then seeing if it spreads. So, Chad, I hope you're ready. We are going to be live tomorrow, youtube.com/the stock market. We'll see you all there, but we're going to see how it all plays out. I hope I see you there, but today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. Please, Chad, I need your help. This is the random account generator. We're talking bank collapse. We're talking fastest in history. A real bank run, honestly. I'm excited. We have a lot to talk about. We are going to talk about that here. But, Chad, I need your help. I need you to post a random option trade, strike price, expiration date, all that good stuff. Post it below, and we're going to pick a play tomorrow morning. We're going to see how it plays out. And I have a couple of plays here. I actually forgot to, put it in here since there's so much, but I did make a play on UUP, the dollar. I would definitely watch out for that. But, Chad, let's get into it. Like I said, we have CPI this week, and that's going to be the most important. But what we really want to watch out for, kind of like we saw on Friday with the non-farm payrolls, is do the bank stocks get affected? And that's why now for SVB and what is going on, why tonight is so important. We're going to find out who gets money on Monday. Remember, the FDIC took control. They said they plan on paying people. We know a lot of the accounts are not insured. It was big companies. Like we said in the other videos here, you've been hearing from companies like Roku, Roblox, a bunch of biotechs. They are all saying they had their money, and a lot of other companies are coming out and saying we had no exposure at all. So what we're going to find out tomorrow, who has access to money? Does this spread anywhere else? And are people able to use this? Or at the very least, what is the FDIC? What are they going to be able to return to people right off the bat? So that's the first thing about tomorrow. The next big thing, I'll probably put it as like 1.5. Maybe there's only 2 or 3 things to really be looking for tomorrow. But the second thing is now who is going to be buying the bank? And if they are going to finalize that, or what happens with the asset sales? Because that'll define a lot of the terms, and we'll see how that spreads to other banks and how people really react to that. But that's where the UAE, HSBC, I even think the UK said they'd want to step in. And like we said, the Fed and Treasury, they're talking stuff about emergency backstop, this and that. So we're going to find out. But I think that'll come a little later. Now, the final thing for tomorrow that you really got to be looking for, and this is why tonight is so important with what happens with everything with these banks, is Monday morning. A lot of people are talking about now, is there going to be another bank run? Is this one going to spread? So I think First Republic, they're the ones looking a little shaky, but tomorrow morning, not only is the stock market going to find out, I think pre-market, post-market, I think it's going to be absolutely wild. But what I'm also looking for is Monday morning, bank branches open up. How do people start to react? So that's going to be the real big thing we're looking for. That's what we want to be watching, because that will determine the attitude for the week. And that's what I'm saying. We're going to find out if CPI is going to be important or not. Otherwise, this banking stuff, I mean, this could be the wave that sweeps over Wall Street. Now, why I'm bringing this up is because CPI is big. You've been seeing how the market's been reacting, but now this would actually be the only thing that could change the Fed. I mean, if anything's going to change Fed pricing, if anything, like this is the discussion now you probably heard on stream and that we're going to keep talking about, but is this the thing that has finally broke? A lot of people say the Fed is going to tighten until they break something. Well, that's why how this all plays out in the next 24, 48 hours, even the rest of this week, even with the Fed coming up, we're about to find that out, and it's adding to the volatility and everything else that we got going on. So keep all of that in mind. There is a couple of other things. It's mainly going to be about the bank stocks tomorrow, but like I said earlier, here are all of the different headlines. You can see Roblox, Bill, Byte Digital, Rocket Labs. I'm just going to throw all of these up there. You'll be able to see. Maybe we could have a brief intermission. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We do this every night. Is that a good time to tell you that? I got the prop money flying around, but hopefully you're seeing this on the screen right now. There is all of that. I did even make some plays. I went short on Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, 100 shares. There's also other news too, I think right here. ACAD got their drug approval, and then Tesla, apparently Elon Musk bought 10,000 shares. So that's pretty much all it is. All that is going to matter tomorrow, like I'm telling you, is what happens tonight. Who gets the benefit off of the assets? The number one thing that I would say is the biggest concern, it's going to be bank run fears tomorrow. People have been talking about how this is a modern phenomenon. If you even see the last videos we posted, we were talking about this and we were saying this could be a fear. And that's why we've really got to determine now, tomorrow's the only day without any big data or ahead of the data. We've really got to see what happens with this situation. And I really think this is going to dominate every single person's attention, and it could lead to a lot of big stuff, but like we've also talked about, it could also disappear in a second. So if it does spread and that contagion is real, that is where it's going to take over CPI and all of that. But if it doesn't, then we're probably going to go back to dealing with the normal Fed inflation and everything else that we've got to deal with the last couple of months. So Chad, we're going to see what happens. You should be there live on stream. It's probably going to be historic. We're going to find out all of it. Maybe I go live early, maybe tonight, depending on how things play out. But either way, this week and then leading into the Fed right after it, man, this might be the thing that when we look back, this is what has dominated the first half of 2023. You're living through history, Chad. I'll see you in the morning, and God bless you. Oh, I'm just hyped now, Chad. God bless. I'm still awkward. Still awkward. It's okay. At least we're home now. We're not in San Fran. That was fun, though. So, Chad, we'll see. Let's see how this week, bro. This is it. We might have to get the fireside chats coming back when it gets crazy. Man, that's not even... God bless you. I love you, Chad. Let's go. I'll see you in the morning.